Hi, welcome to SCW, the wrestling channel here on YouTube.com. Thank you for choosing the channel and choosing the video. Subscribe right now. Leave the comments in the comment section, like and share the video as well. Hit the little bell on top as well. Make sure to keep up to date with every video as it is posted. Right, SmackDown Live is this evening as well as 205 Live. I'm going to give you the SmackDown Live preview for you now. It's from the American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas. The fallout from the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, where of course John Cena became a 16-time world champ. Expecting to be on the show and perhaps going to learn who is going to be defending in the Elimination Chamber match, which of course is less than 2 weeks away. Already announced via WWE is AJ Styles, so we'll have to wait and see who is going to be in the chamber with him. I do expect that Bray Wyatt will be in it. I do expect Baron Corbin will be as well. Of course, Randy Orton will be waiting for the winner at WrestleMania. So rumours suggest that it could be Bray Wyatt, according to Dave Meltzer of the Wrestling Observer newsletter, that Bray Wyatt could win in the chamber and we could see a Wyatt Orton match at WrestleMania 33. I did expect we'd get that match at WrestleMania 33 anyway, so if it does involve the WWE Championship, it certainly would make a better situation rather than Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumble, which I was not really in favour of. I thought it was a chance to give someone new the spotlight, a chance to elevate them to the top part of the card rather than someone that's tried and trusted in the past. So to give Bray Wyatt the championship going in, I would be a fan of this, and perhaps even if Bray Wyatt then could pick up the victory at WrestleMania, it would be an all-round good decision in my book. But before we fully go on to Randy Orton, we'll finish the Elimination Chamber bit off. For me as well, I would put Dean Ambrose and The Miz actually to complete the lineup. But it is suggesting it on the SmackDown preview notes that via dailywrestlingnews.com, DWN, that who is coming after Dean Ambrose Intercontinental Championship, which could suggest he will not be in the Chamber match when it comes round. Now, could it be The Miz, or would The Miz still be included in the Chamber? Time will tell. But I expect a lot of that to be sorted tonight, whether that be qualifying matches or actually whether they're just announced by Shane McMahon or Daniel Bryan. Going back to Randy Orton then, well, I said I wasn't the biggest fan of him winning the Royal Rumble match, but I mean, of course, we'll have to see where it's going to lead going forward. It looks in the immediate future that Luke Harper could be coming after him, of course. It seems that Luke Harper is no longer part of the Wyatt family, and our suggestions here that is he coming after the Royal Rumble winner, Randy Orton. So you could expect that match come Elimination Chamber on the undercard. Elsewhere as well on the show, Naomi and Becky Lynch are scheduled to face Alexa Bliss and Mickie James in a tag team match. Now, are they actually shaping this up for two singles matches at Elimination Chamber with Naomi versus Alexa Bliss for the SmackDown Women's Championship? Of course, Naomi winning against Bliss in the 6 women's tag team match at the Royal Rumble kickoff. Or are we going to get a fatal four-way with them two versus Becky Lynch and Mickie James? Of course, those two have a bit of feud going on since Mickie James was revealed as La Luchadora, costing Becky Lynch the SmackDown Women's Championship in the steel cage match recently on SmackDown. So we'll have to wait and see there as well. Of course, we've got the other women's feud going on with Nikki Bella and Natalya. I imagine that's going to be set for a match as well at Elimination Chamber. Will we see a new rival come for the SmackDown Live Tag Team Champions, American Alpha? And of course as well, there was the tease feud before the Royal Rumble of Apollo Crews versus Dolph Ziggler. So I have to wait and see if that does materialise any further this evening. Last but certainly not least, on my notes via DWN, James Ellsworth and Carmella, who is helping who? Who actually cares is my answer to that one. It's not something I'm a fan of on SmackDown Live, if I'm brutally honest. But of course, it's all for Carmella's game. When will James Ellsworth learn? Again, I don't really care when, but it looks like they're going to continue playing it out on SmackDown Live. That's everything for SmackDown for you anyway. And quickly give you my take on Raw. I quite enjoyed Raw this week. I liked the direction with the face-to-face with Seth Rollins and Stephanie McMahon, how that led to Triple H actually coming to the arena. And we got answers finally to why Triple H actually cost Seth Rollins the Universal Championship match in that fatal four-way of late August when Kevin Owens won the belts. He's been trying to make the new Seth Rollins. Triple H explained how he spent years actually building Seth Rollins from the ground up from NXT, making him the first NXT champion through to the Shield, making him the man in the authority, and then holding the company on his back, only to then feel like he's been spat in the face with Seth Rollins picking up that leg injury that cost him 7 months of his career. It was a fantastic twist and fantastically written, made perfect sense. And then how saying he needed to make that new Seth Rollins to then see Samoa Joe actually being called up then from NXT to the Raw roster to attack Seth Rollins was a masterstroke in my personal opinion. A great way to introduce Samoa Joe. Actually made sense to bring him up on this storyline. Now it made sense for him not to be in the Royal Rumble match as well. Personally for me, I'm happy, and it looks like these two will then perhaps go on for a match at Fastlane. And I think that Samoa Joe is going to be perfectly fit for Raw actually. I think it's going to suit him better than if he was to be on SmackDown Live, as it was suggested he was going to be on for many months in the rumour mill. So for me, I'm personally a big fan. He's on Monday Night Raw. I liked as well the way things are looking as well. We could perhaps get Sami Zayn and Chris Jericho Jericho for the United States Championship when it comes to Fastlane. Maybe as well Kevin Owens versus Braun Strowman versus Roman Reigns for a Triple Threat Universal Championship match. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, Strowman versus Owens on Raw for the Universal Championship. It seemed like it was going to be a very popular decision. A lot of fans seem to be on Strowman's side as well. I found that quite surprising personally for me. I'm a big KO fan. I want to see him keep the belt really as long as possible. But of course, if you believe on ringsidenews.com, it's going to be Reigns versus Strowman at the Fastlane event going forward. But of course, time will tell how this storyline is going to play itself out. But on the whole, Raw gave you a lot of things to perhaps look forward to the following week. Of course, we've got now the challenge put out as predicted from Brock Lesnar to Goldberg for WrestleMania 33. Goldberg is expected to respond to that next week on Raw, which of course we expect that to be a yes. Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar for WrestleMania 33 seems to be a lock in there now. It seems almost confirmed now, so that's pretty exciting stuff. So that's pretty much also a Raw recap for you there on top of the SmackDown Live there for you. Hope you enjoyed SmackDown Live this evening. Like and share this video if you happen to like it. Subscribe to the channel as well. Hit the little bell above to keep up to date with all the videos as and when they are posted. I'm going to give you my top matches of the month coming up. I'm not sure if I'm going to give you a top 5 or a top 10 yet, but that video will be coming later this week. Of course, this is the last day of the month, so I'm going to put that video together later in the week for you to enjoy as well. Another podcast will be coming this week also. So that's everything for you then. Subscribe, enjoy SmackDown this evening, and I'll see you next time here on YouTube.com. Take care.